Hello, my dear students. It's me, Umar Farooq, lecturer, Department of English, Milestone College. Dear students, today I am going to discuss with you an important topic, and that is CV, that means curriculum vitae with cover letter. Yes, my dear students, in our today's lecture, I will show you how will you answer cover letter with CB, that means curriculum vitae, in your exam paper. In this lecture, my dear students, I will first of all show you how you will write a cover letter, and then I will show you how you will write CV, that means curriculum vitae, in your exam script. So, my dear students, let's go to our today's discussion. Hello, my dear students. As I have told you earlier, today we will discuss CV writing with cover letter. Before going to our main discussion, I want to say that we will learn in this class what is cover letter and how will we write it, what is CV and how we will write it. My dear student, first of all, we will learn what is cover letter. Actually, a cover letter is a single page letter written to the person or organization offering the job you are applying for. Yes, my dear student, through the cover letter, you will inform the authority that you are applying for the job. So it's something like application for applying the job. My dear students, when writing your cover letter, use the following basic structure, and it's mandatory, always try to follow this. Suppose introduction. Carefully write to grab the hiring manager's attention and explain why you want the job. It's really very important, because if you explain why you want the job very carefully, it will be helpful for you to get the job. Next one is body paragraphs. At least 2 paragraphs detailing your relevant education, skills, work experience, and why you are a good fit for the position. You have to write it in your body paragraphs, and always remember that try to write at least 2 paragraphs. And then a conclusion, a concise ending that reiterates your strengths and asks the hiring manager to contact you, known as a call to action. Yes, an excellent introduction is also required for your cover letter. My dear students, we have learned how will you write the cover letter. Now I will show you how you will write a cover letter. That means I am going to show you a demo cover letter for your better understanding. Dear students, you will start with the date, and you know this for a paragraph writing, for application writing, first you have to start with a date. Then, my dear students, always try to follow the question, because in your question you will be instructed to whom you are going to apply for the job. Suppose if it is for lecturer, then it will be the principal, and it is for school, then it will be the headmaster, and if it is for any organization or corporate office, then you can write it to the manager or the human resource department. It will depend on the basis of your post and to whom you are going to apply for. Next one, name of the institute. Yes, my dear student, you have to write the name of the institute and then you have to write the address of institute. And after that, you will write a subject application for the post of ... Then that means to which post you are going to apply for the job. Next one, in body, first you can start sir. My dear students, I have shown here a demo cover letter. You can add or reduce more from here. So it's not mandatory to write in this way, but you can add something more. Here I have written, in response to your advertisement published in the name of the dailies on, that means date, I would like to apply for the post of a name of the post. I hope my academic qualifications and other experiences will fulfill your demand for the job. Then I have written here some ... That means you can add here more. Next one, now I look forward to hearing from you and hope that I would be called for an interview shortly. Yes, my dear students, it will be written after the body paragraph and at the ending part of the body paragraph. My dear students, here you can write two para in your body, and in the ending part you will write sincerely yours, then your name, and there will be an enclosure. That means with this cover letter you are going to enclose something. That means it can be CV and other documents, or my dear students, you can write here attachment, CV and other documents. Dear students, I hope you have understood how you will write cover letter in your exam. So, my dear students, I hope you will follow this. My dear students, we have learned how will you write a cover letter in your exam script. Now, we will learn how will you write a CV in your exam script. But before that, first of all, we will know what is a CV, and then we will know what can include in a CV. And finally, I will show you a demo CV so that you can understand it carefully. My dear students, so first of all, what is a CV? Actually, a CV, my dear students, a CV, short for the Latin phrase curriculum vitae, meaning course of life, is a detailed document highlighting professional and academic history. Yes, my dear students, CV means curriculum vitae, and in a CV, you will write your professional and academic history as well as your personal details. Dear students, what to include in your CV? Yes, my dear students, in your CV, you have to write contact information, education, personal information, professional experience, qualifications and skills, awards and honors, professional associations, license and certificates, volunteer work, hobbies and interest. My dear students, these all things can be included in your CV. My dear students, now I will show you how you will write a CV or curriculum vitae in your exam script. In your exam paper, first of all, you will write curriculum vitae at the middle of the page. Dear students, before going to show a demo CV, I can say one thing that a CV can be written in different format. So you need not follow this. You can write in different format, but this format is easier than any other format. So you can also follow this. First of all, you can write your name, then address, then contact and email at the very beginning of your curriculum vitae. After, my dear students, education is the most important part of CV writing. In this CV writing, we have just shown you how you will write a CV. And after starting this, now it's time to discuss about education. How will you write education in a CV? Dear students, look at the chart. Here I have written degree, board or university, group or subject, result, passing year. All these things are necessary for writing education or educational qualification in your CV. Here, my dear students, look, I have written MA or MBA or MSc. Next, I have written BA or BBA or BSc. Then, I have written HSc and SSc. Dear students, look carefully. Here, I have written 3 degree BA or BBA or BSc. That means you have to write according to your post. Look here, group or subject according to post. That means you will write according to your post, and if the post is related to humanities or arts group, then you will write BA or MA. If the post is related to your commerce group, then you will write BBA or MBA. And if your post is related to science background, then you can write BSc or MSc. And here the subject will be related to your post. Just carefully write it down. Dear students, here I have also written the result 5 and in BA or BB or BSc 3.50 out of 4.00, and in MA or MBA or MSc I have written 3.70 out of 4.00. My dear students, another important thing is that your passing year. That is, in masters you need 1 year, and in BBA or BSc or BA, you need 4 years after your HSC examination. So you need to write it very carefully. My dear student, I hope if you follow this format, you can easily write your educational background. After writing education, you will write personal information. In your personal information, here will be your father's name, your mother's name, your permanent address, your date of birth, religion, nationality, marital status, blood group. All these things is your personal information. You have to write it in a CV or curriculum vitae. Then, my dear students, after education, you can write experience, skills, awards and honors, extracurricular activities, hobbies and interests, and many things. So these are the main important thing you can include in your CV. And finally, you have to write a signature in the ending part of the CV, because this is the most important thing, in the sense that this signature refers that this CV is yours and no one can deny the information, and your signature so is most important thing in a CV writing. My dear students, we have learned how will you write CV and how will you write cover letter in your exam script. I hope after this today's discussion you will be able to write CV with cover letter very fluently, and it will be easier for you if you follow this lecture. My dear students, I hope you will get a good mark in your exam script after following today's lecture. So, my dear students, I hope you all will follow my today's lecture and get good marks. Thank you, my dear students.